The largest single area of destruction following Hurricane Dorian, undergoing a mass cleanup exercise. And while the work is steadily progressing in the Mud Abaco, officials on the ground are saying it's taking longer than most would like for a big reason. Recently, images of human remains that were found on the island made their way to social media, sparking outrage and a stern warning from the Minister of Works. One local company is assuring that their employees won't violate this sacred space as many or as may have been the case elsewhere. Today, our Clint Watson was on the ground for a closer look.
The work is intense, meticulous, and exhausting. Yet the men that toil here are motivated to get their island rebuilt. It's been 5 weeks since Caribbean Pavement Solutions, a Bahamian company, has secured the contract for the most devastated area, the mud in Marsh Harbor, and has been on the ground. With just over 60 employees and a full fleet of large equipment, they're moving to get the work done. But it's not as quick a process as most had hoped. There's a good reason for that.
And in order for us to get the work done, we have to peel back, mountains of debris, layer by layer, just to ensure that we're not picking up or bulldozing and dragging away human remains. And I want Bahamians to really take a step back, take a breather, and just bear with us, bear with the operators, bear with the contractors, bear with the government. Work is taking place, but it has to be done with sensitivity and with dignity. We don't want to treat anybody and any remains inhumanely.
In fact, this company has made it their mandate to ensure all of the employees understand the protocol should human remains be discovered. In fact, it was something they initially raised with government.
One of the things that we had raised a question about was how are we going to control social media aspect when there was a discovery. There was no mention of that in the contract, and because we raised the question, it became an element or a provision in the contract that prohibits all of the contractors and their staff from actually publishing on social media videos and photographs. And so for us, the protocol is very clear. We make it reinforce it with our daily staff briefings every day.
And with all the work that's going on with this local company, just cleaning that particular area, you can see there's still so much as yet to be touched. This is behind me. This pile has not been touched at all. You can see containers piled on top of homes, showing you the strength of Dorian. They were pushed from the port over on the other side of the road. The winds, the storm surge, pushing them, smashing them into homes in the mud. Can you imagine when they finally are able to remove these containers, what could possibly be underneath in the mangled wreckage?
We found two remains so far. One was in the area right back of me, and one was more to the north side. So we have a protocol to follow. Once we find the remains, we shut that particular area down. We alert the authorities, and they come in and they take over from there. And then we don't come back in that area until all clear is given.
Recently, controversy hit social media after human remains allegedly found in another location were circulated by would-be workers. But this kind of behavior is a no-no for CPS. From executives down to each employee, they're aware of the protocol.
This company in particular, we would not do that type of stuff because we would like to keep we would like to keep those things hidden because of their families, and we would not disrespect them. We would not disrespect the remains of a human being. We would try to deal with it in a professional manner.
We have to always be sensitive that the piles that we are clearing, human remains, which are sacred, can be a part of those rubbles. So we have to go by the protocol of separating the items.
The garbage and stuff, you always see like a lot of flies and stuff. I just hoping I don't have to experience that. But yeah,
does it play in your mind that I could be walking into one of these?
Every day it plays into my mind.
In Marsh Harbor, Clint Watson, Eyewitness News.